So there's this floating golf green in New Zealand that pays out $10,000 if you get a hole-in-one. And it's a business that prints money that I cannot get out of my head. So I'm here at Clyde Warren Park in downtown Dallas, and I thought, if this place in New Zealand can pay out $10,000 for a hole-in-one on a floating golf green and make $500,000 a year of net profit, then how can I replicate that in a popular park with a disc golf disc of all things? So I'm gonna charge people $10 for 3 chances to shoot this disc golf into that disc golf basket from 65 feet. And if they get it, guess what? I'm gonna give them $1,000. If they don't, oh! I'm gonna make 100% profit, so let's go. All right, so we gotta buy some disc golf discs. You'd think it'd be right here, right? Flying disc. Yeah, well, it's not really. It's like a kid's toy. It's not very popular here. We're in trouble. Gotta do this disc golf competition, and we forgot. I had 7 discs at home. I forgot all of them. And now we're at Walmart, and they don't sell them. They sell normal Frisbees, but we're not doing that. That's too easy.
All right, guys, we're kind of in trouble here. Walmart did not have the discs we needed, but thankfully I had an idea.
All right, it looks like right around the corner, we've got an Academy and a Dick's. So if they don't have discs, then we're in trouble. Discs?
Yeah.
You can just point the way. Okay, well, I'm grateful then. You are the best, thank you.
Dick's had exactly what we were looking for, but there were a ton to choose from. So we had to make sure that we bought the right ones so that this challenge wouldn't be too easy.
These numbers mean something. 13.6, -2.
$12 mid-range, $25 putter, driver, mid-range. That way people don't have to use a putter on a 3-shot throw. And if they really want to, they can use the same for every time and we'll just go fetch them for them. Thank you. You too.
With the discs secured, we made our signs on the way to the facility, advertising a $1,000 cash reward for our disc golf challenge. So now, as we head back to Clyde Warren Park, we are almost ready to acquire some customers.
All right, we're not quite sure how many feet this needs to be for it to be barely attainable, somewhat realistic, but still challenging for people. It's 40 feet, 50, 60, so you're at 64. This is kind of a perfect setup though, isn't it?
We were finally set up here and we were trying to see if anyone had any interest in participating in this challenge, but unfortunately we ran into some more trouble.
Just like a YouTube challenge?
Like a YouTube challenge.
Yeah.
So
We're just having fun.
collect money, right?
Well, it's $10 to shoot 3 shots.
So it's $10 to shoot.
Yeah,
shoot 3
to shoot
shots?
3 shots, yeah.
No.
You can't
it
do,
on the property.
could we do it for free?
No. You can do it for free, but you can't get the money out.
That's what I'm saying. If we
You
if
can
we
just
don't,
play, but not, can't do that.
okay. You have my word, we will not charge money.
Yes, this was a setback, but we were still able to use the data that we acquired.
Even if we don't charge though, we still get a gauge for how much we could make, right?
And thankfully, we had our first challenger.
Yeah. $1,000 right here, 1 throw for $5, 3 throws for 10. But he says we can't charge, so that means I want to put it a little further back. You have nothing to lose. All right, totally free. You got 3 shots. We just want to know the percentage likelihood of the average person making it. So this is 65 feet. Technique, have you ever played like disc golf?
Never.
I mean, you can throw it like a normal Frisbee, but really the best way is to you put your 2 fingers in here and you just kind of sling it like that.
And yes, of course, security returned again, and this is proving to be a bit more difficult than we thought it'd be.
Are we not allowed to have the signs up? Really? Okay. All right. Woo!
You just need to be, I guess, in a place where you can
Yes,
do it.
that'll be the hard part.
But you want a place that you got a lot of foot traffic and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's why it's tough in Dallas.
yes.
Well, good luck.
Cool, thanks man. All right, so they tried to kick us out. They don't want us accepting money or paying out money, but he said that as long as we're not within the confines of Clyde Warren Park, if we stand out there on the road and hold this sign up, then we can both give away and charge money. So let's go see what we can wrangle in. Do you have any interest in throwing a Frisbee to win $1,000? All right.
We thought we'd walk around and check the surrounding streets to see if we could recruit anyone to participate in this challenge with us.
Guys, we have been moved to the street. There's not a lot of people on the sidewalk. Our security guys coming back over, not going well.
Okay, what did we learn? What was our revenue? $0. Our profit margin was also $0 because we didn't have to pay anything out. So Clyde Warren Park is not very disc golf challenge friendly. They don't want us charging, they don't want us giving away free money. He asked, I quote, "Is this gonna go viral?" Bro, I wish, I don't know, nobody knows. So I don't think this is a total failure. We learned that 65 feet is probably too close to be giving away $1,000 for only a $10 entry. We probably need to be more like 75 or 90 feet because we're gonna get pool sharked by a hipster millennial with a mustache and a flannel shirt that plays disc golf for 20 hours a week like my brother-in-law Justin. So not a total failure. We had a lot of fun. We didn't make any money, but we learned something about data points and statistics. So we're gonna pack up all our stuff and go to Celebration Park up in Allen. We're not just here for the charity. We wanna make some money.
Instead of just calling it a day, we came up with a new idea. Obviously, most of these people didn't even know what disc golf was, so we pulled up Google Maps and we found a disc golf store in Arlington, Texas, 30 minutes away. We felt pretty confident that here we'd be able to find some disc golf players that would, yes, be more experienced, more likely to make a hole-in-one, but also more likely to try it. That's a trade-off that we were willing to make.
Okay, so we went to Clyde Warren Park. We had it at 65 feet. Most people had never heard of what disc golf is. That just didn't work. So we are here at DFW Disc Golf in Arlington, Texas. David is the owner. He was so kind to give us the opportunity, or give his customers an opportunity, to make an ace, a hole-in-one, from 95 feet. 95 feet from right here to the disc up there. It's going to be $10 for one throw or $20 for 3 throws. And we're going to donate 100% of the proceeds to David's nonprofit. David, could you tell us about the nonprofit?
My nonprofit is called named HDNP International. It's since 2012 we start. More than 18,000 homeless people feed so far. More than 6,500 sleeping bag we give Christmas gift for the homeless people. Our mission is very simple. Who we are, what we can give back to the community. And I'm so grateful to my disc golf community. Always they support no matter what. Why we doing? I want to show you, all of you guys, might you do the same thing what we do further back to the community. That is all about HDNP.
Okay, it's beautiful, thank you.
Thank you.
So this is Forrest Ivy here. Where are you from?
Arlington.
Arlington, right here in town. And what are you throwing today and why?
I'm throwing a Prodigy A2. It is an approach disc. It's kind of like between a putter and a mid. I forehand this, and it's just my go-to forehand shot for this distance.
Okay. And you throwing once or 3 times?
I'm gonna throw 3 times. I only have 2 discs, but I'm definitely throwing 3 times.
All right, 20 bucks. We got revenue, we're cash flow positive so far. About to be very cash flow negative. Oh, this is gonna be bad. First throw of the day was about 6 inches from the basket. That was close, Forrest. Oh man, you're scaring me. Here goes Forrest, throw number 3. And I think we're safe. All right, 20 bucks in the bank.
Hey, my name is Barry Sailing, and today I'm gonna throw a couple of judges. That's my throwing putter and my putter, but it's a little windy, so I picked out a Mako 2 just to handle a little more wind, and we'll see what happens.
All right, we got another guy here. Ooh.
Did that count? That'd be awesome.
Wow! Oh my God!
Pole assisted. Oh!
That is a little far.
Oh, that was a little high.
My name is Matt Harris. I'm from Arlington, Texas. First disc I'm throwing is a MVP spin. It's a putter. The next one is a proxy. It's also a putter. And then one new one that I just got a hold of just for grins is an orbital. It's a distance driver, but I'm gonna try for it with that one also.
Oh.
Got it! Oh! Oh!
Oh, these are getting close. All right, 60 bucks of revenue.
My name is Tristan Purdom. I've been playing for like 5 weeks, and what I'm throwing is a Dino Disc Triceratops.
Dino Disc Triceratops?
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, a little short. That's okay.
Blake Purdom from Arlington, Texas. I've been playing for maybe 5 weeks or so, and I'm throwing an Inva Avatar putter.
Ooh.
So 1 round, right? Okay, now I'm gonna throw it. Thank you so much. I think Forest almost make it for 95 feet putt. Go on the right because of the wind. Also, I'm gonna try myself. Let's see what happens.
All right, this is the owner of DFW Disc Golf. His name's David. He's got to be a pro. He's got to be an expert. I have very high hopes for him, or low hopes, depending on how you look at it, because I don't want to lose a bunch of money, but let's see what he's got.
Thank you.
Revenue at so far? How many shots have there been?
I put $100 so far. $100 so
$100 bucks.
far.
All right.
$100 so far.
It's a lot. It's pretty close for only being 10% of the way to break even. Yeah, after this next round, we'll keep going, but I'll pay all the entry fees to your nonprofit.
Thank you.
So we'll still keep track of it all, but you guys don't have to pay anymore. Does that make sense?
Wow.
Braden, my videographer, had the genius idea to move the throw line up and then push the basket back because we were having all kinds of traffic issues in this parking lot. We were having to wait for cars. So now we won't have to wait for cars anymore, and it's still 95 feet, so we can keep rolling. Hiding behind a sign here.
Too low.
Oh, a little low.
That's all right. Right on line. Oh, too low again. Oh, that was the height. That was the height. Hit the bush. That gap is fun.
We're gonna switch it up and go with this Envy right out of the gate. All right, we're gonna do it right here.
Oh, that was close.
That was the line, baby.
Ah!
Keep thinking I got the line and it leaves my hand. Ah, it's low.
I'm curious as to everyone's like skill levels. Who's a beginner, who's an expert?
We're both very beginner.
Very beginners?
Kind of moderate.
Moderate?
Up there.
You're up there?
We play a lot, yeah.
Okay, what is like the scoring system?
Yeah, there's a rating.
Okay, yeah.
You play tournaments, sanctioned tournaments, there's ratings.
And you guys play tournaments?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good to know.
130, 150, 160.
160?
160, right? Altogether.
That's it. That's all I got.
Let's just throw them all on the house now. I'll donate, and we can just throw as many as we want. We'll just keep track. All right, nice, Tristan.
A little too wide.
Oh! Whew!
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. We should have hit this by now. So, just get this over with. Send these boys home.
Ooh.
Ah, look out. Ah, that's terrible. I should have taken my time.
Ah! Oh! In and out. Oh, man. It's still $1,000 to the winner.
Yeah, awesome. Nah, way too low. Way too low. Get it. Oh, right over the top.
Do something that's gonna make me get out of my normal stuff. That's too stable.
Nope. This one's it. Ah.
Oh! Nope. Sorry, bro.
Playing catch with Chris. That's all we're doing.
That's right.
That's how I tell my son to make these long shots, is to pretend he's playing catch like I'm behind the basket. We actually have someone behind the basket. This should work, right? Be it, be it.
Oh!
Ah, that's the line though, that's the line.
So how many rounds is that? 9? 9 full rounds? You're the banker, right? Are we at break even? What's our P&L look like here?
A few moments later.
Yes!
Wow, that's a driver.
Good job, man. You crushed it. Man, we did it. How many shots was that? 180 shots? Oh, man. Does it feel good?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
considering it's a brand new disc.
Oh, heck yeah. That was awesome.
Finally.
All right, $1,000 to Matt Harris, winner of the HDNP International.
And DFW Disc Golf Center.
That's right, prize, hole-in-one, ace, disc golf. Well, how much do I owe you? $780, all right. How many sleeping bags is that?
Wow, this is a lot. So you got 70 sleeping bags.
That's awesome.
We'd like to say thank you to supporting. Thank you so much, Chris.
Of course. All right, it's good meeting you. Well, thank you, Matt. Have a good trip.
Yeah,
Safe
bud.
travels.
Why I start this mission? I came this country 37 years ago in Nepal.
Wow.
As a student, parents is very poor. Sometimes we have all starving something. It's a lot of problem. 7 years old little boy and thinking one day when I grow up, I want to do something for other. I came, struggle, I start this mission 2012 and we help the homeless. We do the lot of work in right here. Here, as well as 10% we do the Ghana, Africa. And also I do in Nepal. All this golfer, ask anywhere in Salt Lake City, they knows me. Anywhere in Savannah, Georgia, I have a customer here. People coming after 20 years and they open the door. Hi, my brother David. They hug me. I really appreciate. Thank you, Chris. I mean, God is great, but thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Well, that was an experience. We basically went through the whole range of disc golfers with this experiment. We had people that had never seen a disc golf basket before, and then we had pros, literal pros, and one of them ended up winning $1,000. But is this business viable? Absolutely. You need more research. You've got to learn. You've got to learn at what skill level, at what distance it's viable, and at what price point. There's about 3 different variables here. So I think that a good price for this is gonna be like $5 for 1 throw or $10 for 3 throws at plenty of enough distance with someone that is at least somewhat proficient at disc golf, because people are much more likely to know how to swing a golf club than how to throw a disc golf disc. Because it's not just a normal Frisbee, it's something specialized. So I think the way to do this business is to partner with disc golf tournaments, disc golf shops, disc golf enthusiasts, disc golf apps, companies, etc. Set up shop at one of the tournaments where there are hundreds or thousands of players, and it can be kind of like a sideshow, like a side game or a carnival, and you charge them money to try to get an ace, a hole-in-one. You can do a pull-up challenge. How long can you hold on to a bar? How many pull-ups can you do? A hole-in-one golf challenge, throw a football through a ring, shoot a basketball from half court. These are games of skill. You just need to learn what the statistical probability is of people at varying skill levels. Once you know that, then you can attach a price point to it so you know what to charge. People go to the casino and they win sometimes, but the house always wins over the long run. Asking if this business is viable or not is actually much more simple than asking if almost any other business is viable, because this is math. This is just pure statistics. The only thing we don't know, again, is the distance, the skill level, the price that you can charge. And that just comes with more reps. So if you are gonna launch a business like this, I recommend doing it for free to get those numbers down. Take very specified notes of how many times people make it, what their skill level is, and what the distance is, and you could have a good business on your hands. If you found this interesting whatsoever, share it with a friend, hit subscribe, it would mean the world.